how can we make the measurable component stronger without making our statements super long or getting into our evaluation plan? I'm paraphrasing a little bit from the question we were asked, but if it's not enough to, like, air quotes, just put a number or a percent sign in that statement, what are some recommendations for things to look for or ways to check if your objective really meets that M component of SMART? Do you have any pro tips for folks to look at?
The M, measurable, SMART objectives. Oftentimes when you are thinking about developing a performance measure, in other words, something that you can track data over the grant period to demonstrate success, you will see it expressed as an output measure or an outcome measure. And so it's fine to say, especially when you're trying to enhance capacity or increase capacity in a project, to say we will serve 100 people over our baseline of 50 throughout the grant period, because you're performing some activities, again, going back to that logic model, you'll be doing some activities to increase reach, marketing, or whatever, to increase your service numbers. So that's an output measure. And sometimes we feel a little more comfortable about those. We say, well, we can count ahead, and we can sort of estimate, looking back at data we already have for our programs, to say, okay, we know the last couple of years it's looked like this. We think next year, based on some outreach, we can get up to a higher number. Those outcome measures are a little more challenging sometimes. But again, it's looking at your practice wisdom, which is a term I like to use to describe you as the experts in your programming, to say, okay, based on our experience working this particular program, we think that a certain percentage of participants are going to exhibit the change we're looking for. And so you can look back historically to say, this is if it's 50%, then that's what you think it's going to be. Again, you're the experts. Caution against putting 100% in those outcome measures, or estimate, projecting that you're going to do 100% or see 100% of folks exhibiting change. That can be a little unrealistic and reasonable sometimes. Your past experience can inform what you're looking at going forward.
I like that practiced wisdom. That's nice. Yeah, that past performance, the good way to put it. Well, another great answer to help give a little more direction for folks, and as another way that then they can even get some more from your wisdom, we've got that blog about good, better, best that folks can read at dhleonardconsulting.com.